What your Jujutsu Shenanigans avatar says about you. Part 1. Emo. So these guys are annoying, to say the least. In my experience of fighting these guys, typically whenever you kill them, they turn into like that one cop from Cloudy with Chance of Meatballs. In the way that I guess you could say these guys derive some sort of like pleasure from getting beat up or just like fighting people in general. But I will say these guys typically tend to be on the higher end of skill level. JJK Cosplayers. Now whenever you find one of these guys, it's usually one out of two scenarios. The first scenario is that they're a 9-year-old and then they think like, oh my god, I'm really good. And it goes further than just being a cosplay. It's not even that they're cosplaying, it's that they think they're in the actual anime and they're the actual Gojo or Sukuna. And then that's not even it. They'll use like actual lines from the real Jujutsu Kaisen show. And calling this meat riding wouldn't even be accurate because they're not even meat riding anymore. It's they're full on worshipping this fictional character that was made up by some random guy who writes books for a living. And then right after saying whatever their corny line is, they'll get like diabolically whooped. Or the second scenario is that they're generally just a chill person who likes dressing up as their favorite character. But the thing is, I'd recommend just staying away from them because they usually come in like these huge cults. And then fighting even one of them is like declaring a full-blown war. Troll. Now these avatars are recycled a lot. Once you see one troll avatar, you're almost guaranteed to see that same avatar 2 to 3 times within the next week. But these are the kind of dudes that once you kill them once, they'll never stop targeting you until they finally get a kill on you. They act like you did them so badly that somehow they're Gus from Berserk and you're the Griffith of their world. Plus, I'll never really understand this, but for some reason they really like that top hat I put in the picture. It's almost like it has some sort of majestical force that attracts the people who wear these kind of avatars to it. They usually don't team though, I'll give them that. And something I've realized is they are almost always Hikari users. I don't know what it is, but they just love Hikari. And these guys, they usually tend to be on the mid skill level. DBZ Cosplayer. Now, Dragon Ball Z cosplayers, from something I've realized, I think a lot of them are Xbox players or they just don't use the chat, because I'd say about 7 out of 10 of them I've never seen them talk. But something else that's really good about DBZ cosplayers is it seems that they're fine with attacking other DBZ cosplayers. They're not that tight-knit of a community and they won't team on you, so I think that's something that's really good about them. And if they do team, they'll wait for one to 1v1 you and then the other one will jump in afterwards, so they're respectful in that manner. Their skill level can really vary and they don't usually use just one consistent character, but I'd say from what most of them I see, they're either in the mid or high skill level. Bacon. Now these guys are extremely nice, as long as you're nice to them. Typically, whenever you're new at the game, the group of players who will feel most obligated to help you will be the bacon hairs. I like to think of them as pacifists or almost like an Enderman, but instead of looking at them, it's more so like attacking them. But these dudes, they usually make the bacon hair almost like a part of their online persona. So like, if they didn't have it, they would be changed men and they wouldn't be the same person. Almost like the bacon hair made them who they were today. So the bacon lore kind of gets deep sometimes. Most of these bacons are typically on the mid to high skill level though. Anyways, that's all I got for now. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you get notified about when my next upload is. But I'll see y'all in the next one. Stay safe. Bye bye.